What's going on, you guys? Salute to everybody in the building. Hit that like button as you come on in, man. We gonna talk a little bit of boxing. We missed the post fight for Oscar Duarte and Miguel Menudo, and who else fought? Jack Catterall and Erner Barbosa Jr., who actually got the split decision win over Jack Catterall. Hit that like button as you come on in. We gonna also talk about Gervonta Tank Davis. Apparently, according to Floyd Schofield, he gave him the sauce on how to beat Shakur. And of course, we're gonna talk about Keyshawndavis and what's next for him in the current lightweight division. Salute to everybody in the building. Hit that like button as you come on in. We got a big fight card coming up this weekend. We had a mild cards, some decent cards this weekend. Of course, Keyshawndavis card this week, this past Friday. But this upcoming week, we have a super card coming up, and it's stacked from top to bottom. I can't wait to see it. It's probably gonna be like an all-day type of thing. We're gonna talk about that as well, actually. Yeah, the likes, everything got to catch up, man. Like this YouTube stuff be behind. Like I'm not sure what that is, but y'all make sure y'all hit that like button for your boy. What's up, boy? Go stop Canelo. He says, Bill Haney is the reason Bud went after Canelo fight. What? You said Bill Haney is the reason why. Okay, we gonna talk about that a little later, man. Hold that thought. You said Tank corny as hell. I would love to be. Hey, you already know what we about to say, OG. You already know what I'm thinking. I had to do a video on it. I was gonna do a video. I said, let's just go live. We can just talk about everything that kind of happened. But man, hold up, man. I don't even know where I want to start with this. Hit that like button, man. I don't even know where I want to start with this, man. He says Tank already told us how to beat Shakur. My thing is this. Y'all already know what I'm gonna say. Y'all already know what I'm gonna say. Why isn't Tank doing it? Right? First thing that comes to mind when I saw this, right? I'm like, okay, why isn't Tank doing it then? And why you go tell the young bull how to do it? Well, I'm talking like I'm fulfilling and shit. The young bull, how you gonna tell the young bull how to do it? You know what I'm saying? But you ain't gonna do it. You should have been did it. Come on, man. Somebody make that make sense for me, man.
Everybody is it loss of respect there?
Yeah, I don't got no respect for him. I think that they've been trolling and playing like internet games for a long time. So now we hear they gotta stand on everything they said.
He's the one Twitterson. That's what everybody call him. I don't go online. I don't be online. My dad do all the trolling. He the one who get the fight. So, like I said, Saturday we got a fight.
But do you ever tell your dad like, hold on, chill out? Like I need to focus on the fight.
Nah, not really. I don't really pay attention to it. Like I don't go on Instagram, Twitter, none of that. Sometimes I be like, Dad, look, you gotta chill, bro. You gotta chill a little bit. But I just let him do him. Without him, I wouldn't be in this position to have this fight. So.
The Schofields kind of remind me of Kenny and Sean. You know what I'm saying? Hold on, you guys. Hold on. They kind of remind me of God damn. Hold up. All right, there we go. Yeah, they kind of remind me of Kenny and Sean. You know what I'm saying? They kind of remind me of Kenny and Sean. Just the way they are and everything, right? But how come Tank ain't doing it, man? Why ain't Tank doing it? They both champions, right? They both champions in the division. Right, hold up. They both champions in the division. Why ain't they doing it? Tank talking about getting up out of there. Probably go see how Floyd looks against him first, and then if Floyd looks really good or, puts up a really good fight, then maybe more guys will be knocking at the door to fight Shakur. But as of right now, I don't see nobody looking for the smoke. Yeah, hit that like button for your boy. You say I give Schofield credit for stepping to the plate. Yeah, man. Absolutely. You got to give Schofield credit, bro. He doing something Tank ain't doing. You know what I'm saying? He doing something that Tank should have been did. Young dude. doing something that Tank should have been did. Tank fans get mad. You know what I'm saying? And if I'm honest, Schofield, Floyd Jr., he looked really, really calm and relaxed. In the presence of Shakur, he looked calm and relaxed, just he going into this fight with Shakur with no pressure. People got mad at me in my last Shakur video. I didn't say that he was lacking confidence. That's what they said. And people got really mad about it. I'm like, damn. Your boxing knowledge is low. And I'm like, damn, bro. That's what they said, dog. And maybe they got a point, maybe they don't. But Schofield is gonna be fun, man. It's gonna be an interesting fight. It's the co-main event to the fight between the rematch between Better Beef and Beevil. Better Beef had hands look like some damn blocks, literally like some cylinder blocks. It's crazy, it's insane. I think still Beevil's gonna get the job done in that fight, but we're gonna talk about that a little later. But I don't know, man. Tank, I think Tank needs to see some of these dudes, bro. How the hell is Floyd Schofield fighting Shakur Stevenson before Gervonta Tank Davis in the first place? How? How is he doing this? How is he doing this? Yeah, Zapata ducks Shakur. Zapata's fighting, speaking of Zapata, he's fighting, I think, Tevin Farmer again or something like that. You said Shakira fighting a prospect. I don't know, man. I don't know. Tank should be fighting Shakur then. How about that? You know what I'm saying? The prospect stepping up, way up. You know what I'm saying? Before the face of boxing, as he likes to call himself, the face of boxing. Tank's the face of boxing. You know what I'm saying? But he's giving game on how to beat dudes that he should be beating. That's crazy. You said Tank fighting a guy that lost to Jamil Herring. Yeah. I mean, triangle theories always work. You know what I'm saying? Because Lamont Roach, in my opinion, looked better against Hector Luis than Tank did. But, we'll see. We'll see how that plays out. Nah, man, Tank can spin that block. He ain't got nobody else to fight for real, for real. What, Pitbull? He can spin a block on Shakur. It wasn't a one-fight deal from what I know. I didn't look too deep into it, but it was like they want him to stick around type shit. I'm not sure what it was. But whatever the case, Tank Davis said why and all that. So, and he's looking to retire and become a better human being. So, you said, yeah, Schofield's a contender. They calling him a prospect. I'm not quite sure if he's really a prospect, bro. He's young, but I'm not quite sure that dude is a prospect. I think he's a young contender. You know what I'm saying? And if guys like Shakur and them wasn't around, he'll probably be the guy that's to have a belt around his waist. If not now, then relatively soon. That's just my opinion. You said Shakur never got no offer. I'm not sure, man. I don't know what the hell happened with that. All I know is I go for what these dudes say on camera and shit, what they be talking about. You know what I'm saying? That's the only thing I can do. I don't know what be happening behind closed doors as far as negotiations, unless they tell us. Tank should have been South Shakur though. And like I said, even if something did happen with negotiations, spin a fucking block on them, because who else you gonna fight? Who else you gonna fight? Real boxing fans? Who? Who else do fans want to see Tank fight? Who do you want to see Tank fight? Now, you know what? I'm just give Schofield a game on how to beat him, so if Schofield can get him out the way for me, I'll just do that. That's the easier thing to do. I don't feel like doing all that. I want to fight featherweights, and and take my ball and go home. He definitely ain't gonna go see Keyshawn. He's definitely not gonna go see him. You might as well forget about that. That's a late stoppage. That's some type of stoppage happening right there. So Tank ain't gonna go nowhere near him. There will be no Davis versus Davis fight or none of the sort. It won't be nothing like that happening. We can only talk about that one. That is definitely not happening. I honestly think Roach is bigger than Tank, a little bit bigger than Tank. But on paper, he a featherweight. So on paper, he's a featherweight. Yeah, Loma too old now, man. Loma old now. He too old, he too little. But Tank can still fight him, but I don't know, man. He should have been fought him too. He should have been fought a lot of these dudes already. And then we wouldn't be having these conversations at all. You know what I'm saying? Tank been around for a long time. Guys like Keyshawn and them just not kind of really getting started. You know what I'm saying? Shakur kind of been here for a little minute. He's doing his thing. But Tank, he should have been did a lot of this shit that guys like T.O. and all them, he should have been a lot of this shit. He should have been undisputed before Devin. Devin became undisputed before all of them. What's up, Falcon? I see you in the building. Yeah, you said Schofield is number 2 in the WBO ranks. Yeah. And he got the, yeah. he in the ranking the same somebody that Tank's in. He's number 2. I guess he's a prospect though. I can't really say that Schofield's like a prospect. I just don't. He's young and shit, but I don't. Is he a prospect? I don't know, bro. I don't think so. I wouldn't even consider him a prospect really. But I ain't gonna argue the dudes that kind of feel like he is either. You know what I'm saying? Because he is kind of young and he kind of, But and this is a huge step up. But he don't seem to be too worried about it. You said none of those top fighters are ready for Tank, but B and C fighters are, of course. Of course. Lamont Roach is kind of getting overlooked. You know what I'm saying? He's kind of getting overlooked in this situation. People still kind of like talking about Tank and everybody else. I'm guilty of it. But Lamont Roach could very well derail everybody's whole talking points. Just go out there and just, at the very least, lose a controversial type decision or something. Or use something like, oh shit, Tank, I don't know if he really won that one. You know what I'm saying? He could go out there and lose something, like do something like that. At the very least, to where fans will probably want to see the rematch. Even if Tank does get the victory. So, I'm not overlooking Lamont, but it's just certain things I believe that Tank should have been done already. Fighting Shakur is one of them. And then you giving dude game that's going to be fighting Shakur on how to beat Shakur when you should have been doing it then. You know what I'm saying? And now Shakur got a belt. You can unify. It's something there. It's a name. It's a build-up. It'll be one of the biggest fights in the sport. You know what I'm saying? Nah. But we got to also see how Shakur looks in this fight against Floyd, too. Because I still got my questions with Shakur. I'm a big fan of Shakur. But I got my questions. And I think he got questions for himself. That's what I see when I see Shakur. I see a dude who got questions that for himself that he needs to answer. And he gonna find out against Floyd. Who is gonna be like a little Sean Porter in there who ain't gonna really be looking to box. You know what I'm saying? So Shakur gonna really have to turn it up against Schofield. Because Schofield, I believe, is gonna leave it all in the ring. He already shown us he's that kind of fighter anyway. And he's gonna really do it against Shakur. You know what I'm saying? Because Shakur is already the much better fighter, experienced, everything else. You know what I'm saying? So he's gonna leave it all in there. Is Shakur hands healthy enough, and will his mind be fucking with him in a fight to where he not letting his hands go once again? So when he lands that first hard shot on Floyd, Schofield might hit him in the forehead. That kind of hurt a little bit. Now he ain't throwing punches like we. This is shit that happens in these fights with these dudes. This is something that's probably going on in Shakur's mind. And this is why I need to see what's gonna happen. Because I think that's something that can really hinder him and him here on out. Him not being able to really just let his hands go, because that's one of the main critiques that fans have on Shakur is he's not letting his hands go. If he's not letting his hands go in this fight, you know what I'm saying, against a guy who's pretty much not coming to box. He's not coming there to look cute. None of that. He's coming there to fight, bro. So you gotta let your hands go to get them fight them dudes up off you. How your hands go hold up? So this is the question I need to see answered. And if Shakur is able to really get through this and get the stoppage or something, I think that's big for him. But if it's a rough, tough fight and he kind of barely get through it, or it's a fight to where he's kind of avoiding the action, yeah, it's going to be really bad for Shakur. It's going to probably hurt his confidence from here on out too. It's going to hurt his ego and his confidence. He was an ego guy, but it's going to really hurt his ego even more if he puts up a bad performance against Schofield. So not only do he got to go out here and win, but he got to put up a good performance too. It's not me being hard on him. It's just the reality. It's the reality. You said it might be De Los Santos repeat. I'm telling you, it could possibly be that, man. His hands look terrible. We go see, man. We go see. I think Floyd Schofield, it's an interesting fight. It's a really interesting fight. I don't think it's a fight to where it's like, nah, man, it's an easy fight for Shakur. I don't know, bro. It's a lot of things that Shakur coming off a long layoff, coming off surgery in his hands, coming off, what? When last time we saw Shakur? De Santos? That was a minute ago. He's supposed to fight Codino, whatever, then that didn't happen because of his hands in camp. That's right. So, I mean, it's a lot of shit. And then it's a big card, big event. Like, it's a lot. Shakur got a lot he's got to overcome. You could look at him and tell just like he's locked in, like he's trying to be locked in. Schofield just seems like it's just another day in the office for him. Looking at this situation, looking at this fight, based off this video here.
Everybody, is it loss of respect there?
Yeah, I don't got no respect for him. I think that they've been trolling and playing like internet games for a long time. So now we hear they got to stand on everything they said.
He's the one Twitterson. That's what everybody call him. I don't go online. I don't be online. My dad do all the trolling. He the one who get the fight. So, like I said, Saturday we got a fight.
But do you ever tell your dad like, hold on, chill out? Like I need to focus on the fight?
Nah, not really. I don't really pay attention to it. Like I don't go on Instagram, Twitter, none of that. I mean, sometimes I'm like that. Look, you gotta chill, bro. You gotta chill a little bit. But I just let him do him. I mean, without him, I wouldn't be in this position to have this fight. So.
Yeah, Floyd just seems just chill, bro. Just chill as hell, If my dad didn't do all this shit he's been doing, I wouldn't be here. So we gonna see. A Shakur seems like, man. Y'all hit that like button for your boy. You said unless Shakur becomes a villain, he'll never be a household name. Only people that love sweet science. Yeah, man. I feel you on that one. I feel you on that one. He gonna have to find a way to become a villain though. Cause it seemed like he was trying, but it's just kind of hard. You know what I'm saying? Cause Floyd already kind of did that. We appreciate like I said in the other live, we could sit here and appreciate a chess match and a fight going to a decision. But your casual fans, they want to see hands thrown, want to see KOs, want to see, they're not really like, so you got to do something else. You said Floyd know he a dog. Shakur trying to find out. Yeah. Yeah, Floyd Mayweather was a dog. Floyd Mayweather had a dog in him, though. Contrary to, popular belief with Floyd Mayweather, he had a dog in him. He just didn't have to really deal with any of that because he was just so damn good. He's like a cat. But he had dog in him for sure. We seen Floyd have to get down and dirty. We seen Floyd Mayweather nose bloody. You know what I'm saying? The Miguel Cotto fight is one of my favorite fights of Floyd Mayweather's ever. The Miguel Cotto fight wasn't even his best performance, but it was my favorite Floyd Mayweather fight. Two of my favorite fighters, actually. And it was an excellent fight because I saw something from Floyd that I haven't seen from Money Mayweather version. You know what I'm saying? He had that dog in him. He was fighting. You know what I'm saying? It was a good ass fight. I haven't seen that from Shakur yet, man. I seen it from Devin. You know, I seen it from Tank. I seen it from Keyshawn. When they had to fight. You know, when they boxing style ain't working, they got to kind of fight. I seen it. I haven't seen Shakur do that. You know, I tend to see Shakur avoid the action. Dudes got mad at me for just being honest about it. I'm a big Shakur fan, but I'm being honest. The boxing shit look cute, bro. Like the way I look at it is like it's like saying like a high level black belt, right? A really good high level taekwondo black belt could kick ass in the arenas and shit, kicking ass on the mats and shit. Then there's this street fighting dude that just knows how to fight. Then the street fighting dude beat his ass outside of that. You know what I'm saying? Like, so because the taekwondo dude don't know how to deal with, know how to fight. Like he just kind of do his, I don't know. I need to see that from Shakur, man. I need to see if he knows how to fucking fight, bro. And I think this fight with Schofield gonna show us that. Unless Shakur is just that much better than dude to where he's just teleporting around the ring. He's behind him over here. He's on the side of him over there. Okay, cool. But if it's a situation to where certain things ain't working for Shakur, or he may have to dig down deep and let his hands go, even though he don't want to, he may get hit. I need to see that. I need to see him get hit in the mouth. I seen Boots get hit in the mouth. You know what I'm saying? I seen that now. Against Kukachan, actually. We seen him get hit in the mouth, man. We seen him go through a little adversity. We seen him with how he reacts when shit ain't going his way. You know? Boots ain't the guy that's avoiding action. So if a situation to where in the fight with Schofield, if a situation comes up to where he's his hands he's not feeling, his hands ain't feeling right, what is he gonna do then? Is he gonna put up the same type of performance that he did against these Santos? I think that'll be even worse for Shakur than a loss, damn near. I'm just being honest. You know what I'm saying? I'm just being honest. I don't want the Shakur fans to they got really mad at me last time. You know what I'm saying? Question my boxing knowledge and say I don't know nothing about boxing. Didn't explain how. Just said I just don't know nothing about it. You know what I'm saying? I'm telling you, this is the real shit about boxing, what I'm talking about, bro. Shakur is a phenomenally talented fighter. Silverman's one of probably the best defense fighters you ever see. But right now, I think he's going through something mentally with his hands. And his hands is his money's maker. His hands is his first line of defense, offense, everything. He needs his hands. And this is a big question in this fight right here against a young, hungry fighter with nothing to fucking lose. You know what I'm saying? We gonna see. Because all the A, B, C, X's and O's, this, all that, yeah, okay. But when you get hit in the fucking mouth, and when this dude is on your ass, you can't move, your shit ain't working, then what you gonna do? How you gonna get this dude up off you? What you gonna do to get him up off you? If he feels stronger than you thought he was gonna be. He's more resilient than you thought he was gonna be. I'm just saying, man. Because I seen De Los Santos fight, bro. And De Los Santos was close, bro. He was on him. He was on his bumper. And De Los Santos is a puncher. Shakur handled the fight well. You know what I'm saying? Considering, in my opinion. But my opinion don't matter in the grand scheme of things. Considering the circumstances, the opponent, everything, that he handled that shit. But in the grand scheme of things, Shakur Stevenson put up a dud performance and he afraid to press the action. If he gets, I seen fighters fight with two broke hands. Guess what they was doing? Throwing elbows and knees. Uriah Faber. Who was he fighting? I can't remember. Broke both his hands in the fight. He fought the whole, 5 rounds? Just throwing elbows the whole time. Just throwing elbows, throwing knees, throwing elbows. His hands was broke. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I'm just saying, bro. That's the big thing for Shakur in this fight. How is his hands gonna be? Is his hands gonna hold up? Is he gonna be able to make it through the whole fight? Because Floyd gonna be coming. I think Floyd Schofield's gonna bring it. We gonna see, man. We gonna see. You said Floyd definitely bringing it. I think he's gonna bring it. I'm not saying he gonna win, but I think he's gonna. I think he's gonna definitely leave it all in the ring. He ain't got nothing to lose. He has absolutely nothing to lose in this fight, bro. Nothing to lose at all. I wonder what Tank told him. You know, what did Tank? What advice did Tank give? Unless Floyd Schofield, I'm assuming it's the senior doing all this trolling. But what advice did Tank give them? You said you think Shakur wins, but looks horrible. I think he wins too, bro. I think Shakur gonna win a fight, but we gonna see. We gonna see how he looks in a fight. That's the main thing. He hasn't fought in a little minute. You know what I'm saying? There's a lot of mental things that he kind of got to get through, and his hands being the main thing. If he punch dude, catch him hard, but it don't necessarily, it might, hit him. It don't necessarily hit him in the right spot. With his hands, you know. You said it's gonna be another boring fight. We go see. Y'all hit that like button for your boy. But I think Tank Davis needs to fight. Keyshawndavis actually. I think Tank needs to go ahead and see Keyshawn. You know, in the near future, Davis versus Davis. You couldn't say the fight wouldn't sell because Keyshawn gonna do a lot of promoting. It ain't gonna be as like quiet as a Lamont Roach fight. It'll be a unification fight. It'll be a great fight, man. And it'll be one of the four guys Tank can go ahead and fight. You know, really cement his legacy. But I don't think really Tank don't seem to he don't care about that. You know what I'm saying? And then you question Shakur and Keyshawn, they kind of in each other's way. You know what I'm saying? So somebody gonna have to move out the way, move up to 140 or something. They in each other's way. They gonna either have to fight each other eventually, or somebody gonna have to move up to another weight class. And Lomachenko, we don't know what he doing. You know what I'm saying? He may not come back. He may or may not come back. He may come back looking for a soft touch fight or two, just to see if he can still get some momentum going. So Tank Davis got some options, but I don't know. You said Keyshawn ain't even close enough to Tank. What you mean? What you mean Keyshawn is not close enough to Tank? I think Keyshawn beats Tank. Honestly, I think Keyshawn is a bad fight for Tank. It's a bad fight for him. Keyshawn's good at all ranges. He has the long reach. He has KO power, a good punch variety. He's kind of crazy too. Like the kid is kind of crazy. Yeah, Keyshawn is good, bro. Keyshawn is a bad fight for Tank. Bad fight for Tank. I'm not saying, Tank couldn't win because it's Tank, but I think Keyshawn knocks him out. I think Keyshawn stops Tank. And we ain't even seen the best of Keyshawn yet. You know what I'm saying? He's still like only 14 pro fights in. You know what I'm saying? He's not even 30 years old. Yeah, I think, like I said, when these dudes get in their 30s, early 30s, that's when we go really see where they really at. You say I'm biased. What you mean I'm biased? See, look, this is what they do. He's not gonna really explain it. He's just gonna say I'm delusional, and that's just what they do, man. That's just what they do. You said Keyshawn's control game will give Tank major problems. Yeah, man. There's a lot of things that Keyshawn do that'll make it such a hard fight for Tank, bro. It'll be a hard fight for Tank Davis. And the longer it takes for that type of fight to get made, the greater chance Keyshawn has of stopping him. He said, have you not watched Tank? Absolutely. His whole career. I watched Tank Davis' whole career. Phenomenally talented fighter, but I still got a lot of questions. Keyshawn is good from all ranges. He throws more punches. You know what I'm saying? Tank don't throw that many punches like that. Yeah, it's a bad fight for Tank. Keyshawn has a good fight IQ. He'll have the reach, the size. He's fast. He is a bad fight for Tank, bro. I don't really, you know what I'm saying? Even if I wasn't even a fan of Keyshawn, I'd be like, yeah, that's still a bad fight for Tank. Just looking at it. You know what I'm saying? That's a bad fight for Tank, bro. It's probably worse than Shakur. Just because Keyshawn will stop his ass. Tank will wind up with something. Keyshawn throw that straight right hand right down the middle quick. Boom. Just like he did Lemos. Just like Lemos. I'm ready for Keyshawn to fight one of the other champions or another big name dude. Muay or somebody like that. You said Keyshawn is easy work, then tell Tank to go ahead and fight him, bro. Tell Tank to go fight him, bro.
Would Keyshawn stop Gervonta, you think? Or you think Gervonta is pretty tough?
I think Keyshawn to stop him in the late rounds, you know, because of Gervonta's style of fighting that he does. It can only carry him so far until you run into the right person.
Yep. I'm just saying, man. I mean, I don't know about Tank, bro. And then what'd he say? What'd he say about the Turkey Devin situation? Oh yeah, they friends, they boys, and I gotta get the knockout. Like, man. So you don't, it ain't about skills. You know what I'm saying? You don't believe, going there and just out-skill Devin and beat him, get us. Nah, you worried about getting a knockout and lose. Nah. Nope. He said, bro, don't know boxing. See, that's what I'm saying. That's what they say. That's what they say. I just don't know boxing because I got a different opinion. I don't think Tank Davis beats Keyshawndavis. I think Keyshawndavis are likely to stop Gervonta Tank Davis. Yeah, I said it. Absolutely. Yeah. His style is all wrong for fucking Tank. All wrong for him. This is a young, what's Keyshawn, a silver medalist? Like, he's an Olympic caliber type guy, too. He's not just some guy like Frank. And I give him credit for Frank. But Frank Martin started late in the sport. Guys like Rolly and shit had a really late start in the sport. Ryan Garcia, what they do to him? I hate Ryan Garcia. I mean, that's a strong word, but I strongly dislike Ryan Garcia. But they dehydrated and stipulated the shit out of that kid to beat him. Like, it's a lot of shit with Tank, dog. So yeah, yeah. He get in there with a guy like Keyshawn, it won't end well for him, bro. It just won't end well for him. It won't be pretty. Salute to LT1 Energy for Super Chat. He says Tank should have fought these youngsters a long time ago. Now they all become, thank you, bro. They all becoming problems, bro. All of them some type of problem. All of them are giving problems. He should have fought them before they kind of grew into themselves, and they becoming young, strong men now. They starting to get their grown man strength for shit. You should have been jumped on. You should have been jumped on them. Pause. Got him when they was like early 20s and Herb beat him up while they was talking that shit back in the day. Nah, you was too busy fighting Javier Rodriguez and shit to, you know what I'm saying? And now you talking about retiring. So you expect me to believe that he can actually go out there and beat these dudes? Instead of going, he's the OG now. He's the guy that's, you know what I'm saying? He should be like, all right, I'm going to take care of these dudes real quick. Get up out of here. I'm going to go ahead and take care of this real quick. Then I'll be done with boxing. Keyshawn is, in my opinion, is a bad stylistic matchup for Tank, bro. You could question my boxing knowledge and all that foolishness if you want to. In my opinion, Keyshawndavis stylistically is a bad matchup for Tank Davis, bro. Bad fight for Tank. If Tank can't hurt this dude like that too, like if Keyshawn could take Tank's power, oh man, that's a tough fight for him. It's a really, really tough fight for him. Tough fight. Tough fight. And Tank Davis, I believe he's a very talented fighter. A lot of fucking skills. But I think Keyshawn is a bad fight for him. He don't throw as many punches as he used to. He got to be extremely careful. Keyshawn on time because Keyshawn is a natural counterpuncher. He's aggressive, but he likes to counterpunch too. He's similar to Bud in a lot of ways. He attacks the body. He's throwing every kind of punch you could damn near throw. He throws a lot of different punches. I mean, tough fight for Tank. He's a combination guy too. He's throwing combos. And them shits be landing too. Good accuracy. Good accuracy. Tough fight for Tank. But I think Keyshawn probably toughest fight probably be Richardson Hitchison. I think somebody like Hitchison be a tough fight for Keyshawn. I think that'd be a tough fight. You said Tank is better than 100 times. How? Does he uppercutted a feather-fisted Leo Santa Cruz? Another smaller fighter that he pulled up and shit? Like, is that why, bro? I mean, Tank's highlight reel is nice. It's fun. He come against the right style. We gonna see what he really got, though. He come against the right dude, the right style, without no stipulations or rehydrations. We go really see what Tank is about. Because I seen what a hobble the Gamboa did. And I had questions then. Like, wait a minute, Tank should have took care of Gamboa a lot quicker. He struggled with a one-legged Gamboa who tore his Achilles during the fight. Come on, man. A 40-year-old Gamboa. He should have been fought Loma years ago. He should have fought Tevin Farmer years ago. He should have fought those guys years ago. Whatever money those dudes wanted, they should have been able to get it for Tank because Tank is a draw anyway. He's going to sell. He should have fought a lot of these dudes years ago, bro. Don't get mad at me. I want to see Tank fight some of these dudes. But now I got my questions is Tank could beat a lot of these guys now. Back then, yeah. But now they're getting bigger. They're getting bigger, stronger, better. Tank ain't grew much at all in the past how many years? These young guys will keep growing, getting bigger to the point where they're going to outgrow the whole weight class altogether, so they ain't going to be able to see him no more. It's probably what he's waiting for. It's probably what he's waiting for, bro. Don't get mad at me. You said Keyshawn smokes Tank badly. Man, Keyshawn, that's a bad fight for him, bro. Bad fight. Salute to LT1 Energy for the super chat. He says, with DB3, Shakur, Bud, all rubbing elbows with each other just makes them some of the best in the game right now. Watch for Keyshawndavis. Yeah, man. Then he got his brothers that box. He got a good camp, good team. Keyshawn gonna be really tough to beat, bro. He's gonna be tough to beat. If he just stays on course, he's gonna be really tough to beat. Because he's only gonna get better. You know what I'm saying? He's only gonna get better. He's gonna be tough to beat. Cause what? Didn't Gustavos come in like how many pounds overweight? Keyshawn still took the fight. Like, nah, man, I'm still gonna kick this dude's ass. Dude came in heavy. Keyshawn beat the shit out of that dude, man. You said what I think about Abdullah? Abdullah's on his way. What did he say? He's supposed to be fighting, I think, April 5th or something like that. I guess it's a pretty nice step-up fight. See, these blanket statements, oh, this guy's drunk, he's delusional, he don't know boxing. Like, you see that stuff? That's how you know you cooking. Because he can't explain how or why. He can't explain how or why. So that's how you know you cooking, when they just say, oh, you're delusional. Oh, you don't know nothing about boxing. But you haven't explained anything what you know about boxing at all. You haven't explained anything, sir. You say Abdullah next? I don't know. We go see. Abdullah's getting a lot of work in, a lot of fights, a lot of experience. They moving him as fast as he probably want to be moved. So we go see, man. You said he's better in every way than Keyshawn. What are you talking about, bro? Yeah, he's amazing. Yeah, Mason needs to tighten up defensively, but he's gonna definitely be a problem. He gonna definitely be a problem. He got the attitude, man. The kid got the attitude. And once he gets older, because he's real young, and he's like what, 19 or something like that? Yeah, he's really young. So once he gets into he's gonna be a super problem, bro. Oh yeah, Andy Cruz gets his ass kicked too. Andy Cruz gets his ass kicked by Keyshawn. Yep. I was looking forward to seeing Andy Cruz progression as a professional, because I know the amateur shit don't always work in the pros. And thus far, I'm not 100% thoroughly impressed with Andy as a professional. I'm just not. And I like Andy Cruz a lot, but I can't see him beating a lot of them dudes right now. I just can't see it. I can't see him beating a Keyshawndavis in a professional 12-round fight. I can't see it. All that touching him with the gloves and stuff work in the amateurs, but when you in there, Keyshawn just seemed like he progressed a lot. His style was more suited for pros anyway. So I think he progressed a lot more in the professional ranks than Andy will. Andy still is getting there, but I think if they fought right now, Keyshawn will crush him. That fight's not big enough yet. Just wait a minute. Let Andy do his thing, though. Let Andy do his thing. Let Andy do his thing. We go definitely check that one out. I got to see that fight. Andy has to see him. I mean, Keyshawn has to see Andy anyway. But let Andy do his thing first. Because I need to see Andy at his best. You know what I'm saying? Once he fully gets it together in the pro. He put him in there right now against Keyshawn. Keyshawn stops him. But give Andy some time. We go see what he really got. That's all I'm saying. What's up, D Lucky? I see you in the building. You said that fight ready now? I don't know, man. Who's talking about Andy Cruz right now? You know what I'm saying? Do you want to? Nah, let Andy do his thing for a little minute, man. Let Andy do his thing for a little minute. We don't, because a lot of the Cuban boxing ain't been looking as strong as it was. Laura's old now. He's one of the greats in my opinion. But other than him, all the other, they not as strong as dominant as they was. Andy needs to just let Andy do his thing. Don't rush Andy into no stupid shit right now. Cause Keyshawn to beat Andy right now, in my opinion. But if you give us some little more time, Andy is good enough to catch up, and then we may possibly see another rematch in the pros between these dudes when Andy really gets some momentum going. You know what I'm saying? I say wait for that one. They go see each other definitely. Salute to Hollow Ninja for a super chat. He says Tank training Floyd, cool. Well, Terrence, my Bud Crawford is training Shakur. You can't compare Bud and Tank in any dimension. Get these cats out of here. Yeah, man. But even though Bud is with Shakur gonna still have to do his thing in there. You know what I'm saying? Shakur still go. When Keyshawn stopped old boy Berencheck, Bud gave him the advice what to do, and then seconds later, he pretty much did what Bud told him to do, and he stopped dude. Right now, I'm not sure if that same Keyshawn and Bud's styles are kind of similar. You know what I'm saying? The way they just kind of, the way they kind of fight is kind of similar. Like they just kind of similar. But Shakur is a totally different fighter, man. I don't know. I don't know. We go see, man. I got a lot of questions with Shakur, man. Can't wait to see his fight this weekend. Hope he does well. I hope he does well, because Floyd gonna bring it. Salute to Hollanders for another super chat. He says, Bushido Box T turn, we are here forever, bro. Salute to you, man. Thank you for the super chat. You said the dude that Shakur fought, Keyshawn fought for the belt was trash? I guess, man, he beat Navarrete, though. If that means anything. he beat Emmanuel Navarrete. If that means anything, I don't know. Shit. He was undefeated, too. You said Floyd has a lot of holes. Yeah. He ain't necessarily ready for Shakur, but he believes he has what it takes. So we gonna see. If Shakur wasn't a fighter that had hand problems and shit like that, you know what I'm saying? If he had a lot of that shit going on right now, I'm like, oh man, this is a terrible fight for this kid. But Shakur is a fighter right now that's going through something. So I think this might be like the perfect timing for Floyd and them to really make something happen against a guy like Shakur. Or maybe not. Maybe Shakur will be all right. He hit dude, okay, my hand good. All right, we get this. You know what I'm saying? He letting his hands go in the fight. That's all fans want to see from Shakur is him letting his hands go. He can still beat Shakur, but they want to see more action, man. You said that guy was super trash? He said, stop the clickbait. The photo is, what photo? That's what they saw today. That's what the OG said today. I'm assuming it's Schofield Sr. that said this, so take it how you want to take it. You can go ahead and change the station though, bro. You ain't gotta stick around, dog. It's all good, man. Thanks for that. Get your ass on, man. We go see, man. I can't wait to see. Yeah, that's an old picture, but apparently Tank still was giving them the sauce. This is what Floyd Sr. said. So go holler at Floyd Sr. and ask for the details of that one, bro. Jesus Christ. You said he was literally the worst champion you ever seen. That's cool, man. Tell Tank to go ahead and beat up on Keyshawn then. There could only be one Davis. Don't get mad at me, bro. Tell Tank to go see this dude. Go get that belt. There can only be one Davis that's champion right now. You can't be. There's no two Davises. I'm the only Davis, and it's Gervonta Davis. Go tell Tank to go say that. Don't get mad at me, bro. There can only be one. Yeah, Floyd Schofield Sr. Floyd do look a little younger in his photo, but that was written on the caption today from Floyd Sr. You know what I'm saying? Maybe he's stirring the pot, whatever the case. I say, why hasn't Tank used this game plan that he alleged to gave Floyd to go beat Shakur himself? That's all I'm saying. But we overlooking Lamont Roach too. Ooh, y'all hit that like button for your boy. Excuse me. We overlooking Lamont Roach, man. Y'all overlooking Lamont Roach. Lamont Roach could very well go up in there, and yeah, we gonna see what Lamont Roach can do. That fight's coming in within a couple of weeks. We gotta see what Lamont Roach got first. We gotta see how Tank looks against Lamont Roach. Lamont Roach gonna come to win. You best believe that. He said we not worried about Lamont. All right. Tank's, we gonna see. You said nobody beats Tank. Oh my God. You said nobody? Yeah, probably not, bro, because he go get up out of there. He go retire at the 2025. He's retired, so no, you're right. They may not get a chance to beat him. He's gonna be going retired from the sport. You're right. You said who Roach beat? Roach beat the Hector Luis Garcia. That's who. Right. And he did it better than Tank did. If that means something. Lamont Roach ain't playing in this fight with Tank, man. Y'all taking Lamont Roach lightly. He go up in there and make Tank look bad. Then what? So by you guys' energy, Tank should just watch this dude. It shouldn't be close. It shouldn't be a situation to where Tank losing rounds and then he lands a big shot. No, it should be a total, utter domination from opening bell to whenever it ends. Tank Davis should be smoking this guy, based off how you guys is saying it, right? Based on what you guys are saying, right? Pillar to post beat down. Tank Davis just totally washes Lamont Roach. Lamont Roach stood no chance at all. He had no business in there with him. Tank catches him with one shot, puts him down for the count. Smokes him. I don't know, man. I gotta see that from Tank. I gotta see it. I gotta see it. Oh yeah, Gary Antoine. Yeah, they are fighting on that card. Rayo looks strong, bro. Rayo looking strong, man. Remember Rayo was like a kind of skinny. I mean, he put on some fucking muscle now, bro. He was looking strong as hell when I saw him. I'm like, shit. Watch people go say he was on roids or something. We go see. But Rayo was looking in great shape ahead of this fight for sure. He's looking like a champion. So we go see how he looks against Gary Antoine, who's, you know what I'm saying? We go see how Gary Antoine looks. That's a great great fight. Bro, I don't really care about the wins per se. Like how you guys say, oh, well, he beat this guy. Okay, that's cool. You know what I'm saying? But that don't always determine who's gonna win a fucking fight. What they say for years, Crawford ain't fought nobody. He went in there and smoked a lot of them dudes. And then he smokes Errol Spence. You know what I'm saying? So I mean, all that shit don't mean nothing, bro. It's who's better prepared. You know what I'm saying? Who got the better style? Not because just because you beat a big name, that don't mean shit, bro. That big name could have been a shell of himself. That big name could have been a fighter who was rehydrated or stipulated or something. You know what I'm saying? Like, nah. That don't mean nothing. Bad matchup on page, just a bad matchup. Styles make fights, and I think Keyshawn's style is terrible for Tank. I think Richardson Hitchens' style may be a bad style for Keyshawn. Styles make fights. You said that wasn't the real Errol Spence. Oh my God, then who was it, bro? If that wasn't really Errol Spence, then who was it, dog? If that wasn't Errol Spence, who was it, man? If that wasn't Big Dog, the Big Fish, who was it, bro? I don't think Spence coming back to boxing. I think he threw. I think Errol Spence threw, man. I think Errol Spence is done. I was looking forward to his return, but, man, I don't know what's going on. He ain't coming back, I don't think. And if he do come back, he ain't going to be the same Spence, probably. You know what I'm saying? Keith Thurman coming back. Remember, Keith Thurman coming back, too. You know what I'm saying? He may not be the same guy.
Jab, jab, and left. And the precise pressure.
And meanwhile, the countering.
Ridiculous percentage.
Against a fellow.
But Sean Porter, he said that when you thought
you... that Errol Spence, bro, I don't know, man. But Styles makes fights, bro. So I think Tank's style, he will struggle with a guy like Keyshawndavis. He'll struggle with a lot of them dudes. Especially now. You said he was scared shitless. You said Bud beat a drained fighter. There we go. Why couldn't it just been a great performance from Bud and he went out there and beat the shit out of Spence like we didn't expect? How come we couldn't just be that? How? And he was sniping the shit out of him. The clip a little longer than that, but you know, I gotta kind of get going soon. Errol knew the inevitable was at hand, bro. He knew he was gonna lose that fight. Errol Spence, I told everybody what was gonna happen. Crawford just was a way better prepared fighter, bro. He was better prepared for that moment. He was better prepared leading up to that moment. It was just inevitable, bro. It was rocket science. It was rocket science, bro. You said Tank a suck. Tank fans are pretty pissed, man. Well, I suggest for them to put the pressure on Tank to go ahead and beat up Keyshawndavis. It can only be one Davis, man. There can only be one Davis. You got to get Davis out the way, man. It can only be one Davis. You can't have two dudes with the same name Davis as champions in the same weight class. There can only be one. Crawford put up a great performance against Spence, man. It was an excellent performance. One of the best performances you'll ever see in a fight of that magnitude. A fight that big, with everything on the line, that was probably one of the most dominant performances, other than the instant KO, that you'll ever see. Just destroyed Spence. Even if Spence wasn't at his best or was at his best, Crawford would have just been way too much for that guy. He was way too strong, just way too focused, way too sharp, just vicious. And he's going to beat up on Canelo the same way. Canelo will get his ass kicked. Canelo's going to get his ass kicked. Y'all thought Floyd put it in Crawford go beat the shit out of Canelo. Watch what I tell y'all. That fight, I ain't saying he stops Canelo, because Canelo's tough, but he gonna beat the shit out of that dude, man. He gonna beat the shit out of Canelo. Unless Canelo catches him with something, or Bud slips on a banana peel, Crawford's go outbox and beat the hell out of Canelo, bro. Hey, you ain't lying about that, Kevin. Spence should have fought Bud when Bud first moved up. When we was all calling for the fight. He should have fought Bud when he first moved up before Bud really grew into that weight class. He probably would have had a better chance. And then he was a better version of himself even then. That was probably what, before the accidents and everything? So, yeah. You said Bud barely won his last fight. Yeah, bro, what you mean?
I started blowing after the second round.
Oh, nice uppercut. Crawford does not come into fights.
And he's landing it. Good body shot.
That's what happened, Majumov. Nice shots. That's what I told you in the beginning of the round. This is going to be a tough fight for Bud, man.
Good jab.
That's a good fight. He is jabbing.
And that's my thing. I feel like Bud, we can see Magmar even at this point still being patient.
These guys are both throwing some haymakers now.
Whatever you do well, stay consistent.
It's like a.
As Crawford came in, Magmar did a nice job ducking out.
Ooh, good shot.
He overextended it. And boy, Crawford. Good uppercut for middleweight title.
You know, we've talked about Canelo a lot.
I'm just saying, man. I mean, I guess he didn't do. I guess he barely won that fight, though. I guess he barely won. He lumped dude up, beat dude up, the bigger guy, younger guy. He barely won the fight, man. Gotcha. And y'all say I don't know nothing about boxing. Y'all just come on here just saying anything. I mean, I'm just saying. That was a good performance from Crawford. It wasn't his best. But that was a good performance, and it was a definitely a good, sturdy test for him. You said Mijamal walked right through him. No, he didn't, man. Get up out of here, bro. These dudes just saying anything, man. What's up, DeMonte Walker? Salute. Canelo's gonna get his ass kicked. William Skull's gonna, get in there and do whatever he gotta do. And then Crawford go finish him off. Boy, Crawford go finish that dude off, man. That's it. Yeah, his body work in that fight was underrated. I don't know, man. If he do stop Canelo, which is I don't really believe that may happen. But if it was to be a stoppage from Crawford's end, it'd probably be something crazy like a body shot, bro. It'd probably be something crazy like a body shot. Unless he hits Canelo with something fast and hard that he don't see. But Canelo got a good chin. He knows how to roll with punches well. A body shot. Something like a body shot or something. But Canelo's going to be tough to stop. I'll tell you that. Boy, go up in there, leave it all in the ring. Go ahead and leave it all in the ring against Canelo. Put up the best performance he can do. He'll get the job done. Beat Bud Crawford. He'll get the job done. And then he go ahead and retire and shit right after that. Go ahead and retire right after that. Beat Canelo and retire. I'm just saying. We've seen Canelo struggle with lesser skilled guys. I mean, Crawford, is he really that much smaller than Canelo? Yeah. He's a guy that's walking around, I guess, at like 186 or whatever, right? So I don't know. Canelo will be the more durable fighter. I give him that. And Crawford don't want to sit there and be in a slug battle with Canelo. He just don't want to do it. But skill wise, yeah, he has what it takes for sure. Mijamov was good, man. Y'all see Mijamov training and shit, bro? Like, y'all sleep on who this dude is. Like, he's a motherfucker, bro. Like, Mijamov is a motherfucker. Like, he can do like jujitsu and sambo. His training regimen is he can do all kinds of shit, bro. Like, he's the dude that can do some shit. He's like a ninja and shit. Like, yeah. So, yeah, Mijamov is a bad dude, man. He just couldn't beat Bud Crawford. Hey, look, speaking of Mijamov, he's fighting fucking Virgil Ortiz on this same card, if I'm not mistaken, right? I mean, we got some excellent boxing coming up, y'all. So we get to see Mijamov fight Virgil Ortiz now. Okay, well, now we know who this Mijamov dude is. Let's see how he looks against Virgil. Is Virgil going to put up a better performance than Terrence Crawford with a common opponent? That's a stacked card. Joseph Parker, Daniel Dubois, that's a great fight. Ajit Kabiev, Big Bang Jang, great fight. Callum Smith, Joe Butazzi, great fight. Who else on that card? Is Carlos Adames on that card? Or is he on the PBC card? I can't remember. But that's a great card, man. Great card. Yeah, Mijamov young and strong too, man. He's a young guy. Bigger dude. Oh yeah, next week card gonna be a super card, man. We gotta get prepared for that one. Mijamov is the dude that stopped Bud KO streak, man. He stopped Bud KO streak. It wasn't Spence or nothing like that. You know what I'm saying? Like all these dudes. Nah, man, it was a dude named Israel Mijamov. Crawford was on almost a what? He was like an 11-fight KO streak or something like that. Mijamov was the last dude. Postal was the dude that was the dude before that. 2 Eastern European fighters, bro. Not none of these big name dudes that fans be hooping and hollering about every week. Nah. It was 2 Eastern European fighters. One from Ukraine, one from Uzbekistan. So stop playing with me when we talking about this boxing shit, bro. Styles make fights. That's the only thing we do know. That's the only thing we all do know. Styles make fights. Everything else is up in the fucking air, bro. Could this style beat that style? Is this fighter more prepared than that fighter? Is he more? Did he do everything he needed to do to be ready more than this guy? Everything else is fucking game of inches. Who's the better style? What style can counter it? A guy like fucking Pitbull Cruz will always struggle against a certain style. And now this is why you see him getting frustrated in fights, headbutting and shit, because he don't know what else to do. Come on, man. Tank Davis gets in there with a guy like Keyshawn. It's not a good fight for him. It's not a good style for him. I will see Keyshawn as the favorite. And Keyshawn, unlike Frank, Keyshawn is a fearless little dude. He's a fearless little dude. He seems fearless. He don't care about what you throwing. He's gonna stay right in range. And he likes to fight. He actually likes to fight. Tank don't like to fight no more. Tank don't want to do this no more, right? Keyshawn, he wants to do this. This is what he likes to do. He likes to fight. He likes to fight, bro. So nah, man. There can only be one Davis. But apparently he's giving Schofield advice. This is what Floyd Sr. said. Floyd Sr. be talking a lot of shit. He probably did give him some little advice on Shakur. You know what I'm saying? But I would see Tank Davis, you take heed to your own advice there, man. Go out there, you get it done, bro. That's all I'm saying. You said at 135, Keyshawn or Devin? Ooh, that's a good one. 135? Not Devin. Nah. Devin kind of drained at 35. He's kind of drained at 35. I don't think we'll see the best version of Devin at 35. Especially now. You said Keyshawn still improving? We go see. He got a good style for Tank. I think he got a really good style overall. And he got the right attitude and mindset. So we go see. I'm calling it right now. You know what I'm saying? If there was a fight, he'll stop Tank. He'll stop Tank. That's a tough fight for Gervonta. Tank had to hurt him and catch him with some shit, and you know what I'm saying? That's gonna be tough to do. You said Tank unproven too. Yeah, that's what I'm saying, bro. And Tank is like the veteran. He the OG now. He the 30-year-old fighter. And he's still unproven to a lot of people. What they call him, a prospect and all this. So come on, man. Yeah, Shushu a dog. Shushu a dog. We gonna see though, man. We gonna see. Tank gotta get through Lamont, and then from there we gonna see what Tank decides to do. Tank as of right now talking about retiring and all this stuff. So we gonna see what Tank decides to do. We go see. But yeah, man, salute to everybody in the building, man. Hit that like button for your boy. We gonna see what happens this weekend, man. It's gonna be a great, great, great card from top to bottom. It's one of those cards where you don't really want to miss any of the fights on the card. You just don't want to miss it. So yeah, man, be on the lookout for that post-fight reaction of that whole card next week. But till then, man, catch you guys on the next one. Much love to all you guys for stopping in. Thank you all for who donated to the dojo today. I love you, Mom. Peace out.